guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I've decided to vlog for the reading rush. So it is Monday morning. It is just after 6:30. I'm just about to leave for work. So I just thought I would just kind of update on where I am on things to start with, because I'm not starting a book like on today. I'm just reading what books I was already reading. So I'm finishing Pride and Prometheus by John Kessel today. I only have 40 pages, but I could not finish it yesterday. I tried so hard. But it's one of those things where I didn't get enough momentum earlier in the day, and then by the end of the day I was like, I just can't finish it. I gotta go to bed. And then I stayed up thinking about it, and I almost came down and got the book, and then I didn't let myself. Which is why I keep all my books downstairs that I'm reading. They don't go upstairs to my bedroom with me. So after I finish that, which I hope maybe on my breaks I'll finish it. We'll see. 40 pages is kind of a lot, but we'll see. It just matters on how the day is going. If for some reason I finish, I am going to bring Persuasion by Jane Austen with me, just in case, because that'll be my next book. It's a reread, of course, one of my favorite books of all time, second favorite of my Jane Austens, and again, I'm continuing with Jane Austen in July, so I hope most of my books will be in the next week. So anyway, that's kind of my update. Off to work I go. I probably will not get to read those 40 pages. I'll probably bring that home and finish, but I'm being optimistic. I don't read that fast. I guess we'll find out. So anyway, here we go. Okay guys, I made it to work and I got my coffee, luckily, so I'm gonna go in now, but I forgot to mention that I am listening to an audiobook in my car. I'm listening to The Witchwood Crown by Tad Williams. That was the first book in the Last King of Austenar trilogy. I want to get to the second book that I have on my shelf, so I'm re-listening to it, and fantasy is definitely one of those ones where I only can do rereads on that. And so like I can't do it the first read as audio because I just don't, the names are all met because they're fantasy names and stuff. I can't connect with them as well. So on a reread though, it's working pretty well because I already know what happens overall, although I don't remember everything because the book is 700 pages long and I don't remember everything, but it's the very beginning. So as I said, anyway, I'm enjoying that. So anyway, I thought I'd mention that. Sorry, forgot. Anyway, off to work. Hey guys, so I'm home now. It was a long day at work. Not too bad. I just worked an hour over, so not kind of normal actually. So anyway, I'm just gonna go get my mail. Anyway, I did finish Pride and Prometheus at work on my last break. Oh, and I have book mail. Anyway, so I might show you guys that in a second. I can get it out of the mailbox. Okay, so I did get 3 packages. So 2 of them are from Book Depository that I bought earlier, and then 1 from Amazon. So one of them is Anne Radcliffe's The Mysteries of Udolpho. Oops, sorry. And I read The Italian last year. This one, oh, I guess I didn't get a bookmark. That's kind of sad. Anyway. Yeah, anyway, it's huge. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, oh, the notes is like $6.50, so anyway, so that's that one. Again, these are for Jane Austen July, probably next year. Oh, and then I got Heidi. Look at this. It's like a little cute thing. I read this when I was young. This is actually one of the children's books I wanted to reread that I hadn't read in probably decades. And so I got this really cute, oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, so it's Heidi. So I'm hoping some readathon I'll read Heidi. Kind of gold edging, weird. Anyway, so that, and then from Amazon, ooh, sorry about that. I finally bought Fruit of the Drunken Tree by Ingrid Rojas Concheras. I think that's how it's said. And this is I don't remember, it was the 70s? I don't remember. Maybe it's the 80s. But in Colombia. So it just sounded really cool about, you know, class divisions and things. And I saw a lot of people read it for the BookTube Prize Awards. So anyway, those are my books. Okay, so yeah, I'm home, and so I did want to just kind of go over where my reading is for tonight. Again, I did finish Pride and Prometheus by John Kessel. I really enjoyed this. It wasn't like the best thing I ever read, but it was a really great mashup between Frankenstein and Pride and Prejudice. I think he made some choices that were very faithful to the books and the storylines. So I really liked that. Sorry. And so I'm glad I read this. I only finished, the last 40 pages, so it still counts. I still finished it in reading rush. So that's my non-human character. In my car, I made about 20 pages. I'm about 65 pages into this, The Witchwood Crown. So this is going to take me days in my car. But I'm really enjoying the reread. Yes, that's Cooper. Always. So I really enjoying this. It's really interesting to listen to something that, like, again, I read it 2 years ago. And to hear how the narrator just sounds things out when was reading it is very different. So that's kind of cool. And then my next book I'm actually going to read is Persuasion by Jane Austen. Again, this is one of her later books. It is my second favorite, so I'm looking forward to this reread. I'm excited. I love Anne Elliot, and I love this story. So I'll be reading this next. But first, I need to listen to about an hour's worth of The Calculating Stars by Mary Robinette Kowal. Again, this is alternate 50s where a meteor hits off the coast and sets the world into a decline. And everybody's in the space race now. So I'm on page 232. So I'm hoping to, as I said, I have about 5.5 hours, I think, on the audio. So I want to knock this out as much as possible. So we'll see how far I get in this. And then I get to pick up this and have dinner. So we'll see how it goes. So I'll check in with you guys later, okay? Bye. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so I did listen. I was almost an hour. I did pretty good. And I think I did about 50 pages. No. It was 45 pages, sorry. Of The Calculating Stars by Mary Robinette Kowal. So I listened to this on audio while I was doing color by number on my iPad. Yeah, that's what I do. Anyway, so I'm going to try to do that, as I said, every night this week to try to finish it. Oh, it is so good. And I don't know why I put it down, except that the fact that, yeah, it's okay to tear up and cry at home and not on the road. Anyway, so anyway, now I'm going to go get dinner, and it's about 6:30. And then I get to start reading Persuasion. Yay! And that's Cooper, yes, walking over me again.
Teenage things, because she meets I haven't quite established if it's a friend or a cousin for the first time, who's a little bit older and they're smoking.
Cooper. Truman. Cooper. I have no idea what they're staring at. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna call it a night. It's almost time for bed. I need to go make my lunch and stuff like that. And I'm not reading very much anyway. I've been very distracted by BookTube. There's so many videos out, a lot of daily vlogs, and there's so many. So I'm putting mine up, which is ridiculous because mine's so boring. Oh well. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this again tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I just thought it would be fun. Anyway, so I have started Persuasion. I did not get very far. I got about 30 pages in. Like 2.5 hours, and that's all anyway, it was ridiculous. Anyway, I don't know why it took me so long. It's just, I'm distracted, and, oh, well, hold on. This is our nightly ritual. They fight right before bed. And they follow each other back and forth around the chair. Anyway, that was a quick little interlude of the kitties, so that was Cooper and Truman. Anyway, so I didn't get very far in this. I mean, the book's only 225 pages, and I thought I would get at least 50 done today, but no, I didn't read very much. Anyway, so I'm gonna pack it in for today. So I did a lot of my audiobook stuff, and I did finish a book that I meant to finish yesterday. But oh well. So anyway, I'm gonna say that it's it for it, and I might vlog again tomorrow. My life is boring. I don't know if I'm gonna, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.